My long journey always begins with crossings. With each day I brave the vast expanse of water, standing fast against the wave of hardships life will present. I am Jenny Gamoto Bajas III, and this is my story.
Years. 5 years since I began my schooling here in Tacloban City. And every day is a challenge in itself. Academic excellence has always been the center of ideology of my parents. Thus, they opted to continue my studies here in Leyte National High School to further enhance my learning. In accordance to my pursuits of becoming a licensed physician and the motivation from my previous year's teachers, I enrolled under the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics strand. But such an ambitious endeavor requires tremendous sacrifice, including waking up before the break of dawn, finishing my morning necessities hurriedly, even if it meant skipping breakfast, and failing to prepare my lunch on various occasions. And on top of that, I have to balance my responsibilities here in school and at home, and to weigh in my academics and co-curricular activities.
Sir, good afternoon. I would only like to ask, I've been senior high next year, but I don't know what to take, and I also don't know what strand I'll be, but I don't know what to take on next year, and I'm afraid next year would be like hell since others said that it would be hard. Can you give me some advice here on what to take?
What are your interests?
Sir, I like science best since I excel most out of it. Mostly, sir, in biology and sometimes chemistry.
So you know your interests, so why don't you take STEM?
STEM, sir. Would you prefer, sir, a school?
Well, Leyte National High School would be a very good school for you, I believe, and I've heard so much from people that it's really a performing school for senior high school, and it's stories have reached me that it's getting so much awards from the region and from the division level and even national, because it's really giving a very good service to the students in terms of the subjects in the STEM. STEM would be a perfect strand for you.
Sir, I'm afraid, sir, I don't know what to expect next year. Can you give me some insights?
Well, it's going to be very hard, I can tell you. there's going to be a lot of pressure. So since it's a preparatory for college, you will have to be more focused, and you will have to be more committed, and you will have to do better, because your teachers will, well, some of them are very unforgiving, but if you do your best, I'm pretty sure you will be able to ace whatever test they give, and you will be able to get good grades. Because if they believe in you, if they think that you are really deserving, there's no reason for you to fail. And you just have to do your best, and you just have to exert effort.
Do you think, sir, I can do that?
You can, of course, especially if you have a very good foundation in the elementary, both in the elementary and the high school. If you have a very good foundation, if you've been an honor student, if you've been a consistent honor student in both elementary and the high school, you will definitely have a good place in STEM or in senior high.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. An outspoken fellow with no problems in expressing himself, others would say. But little did they know that I have insecurities, and I am afraid of saying my dissenting opinions in an outright manner, for fearing immense repercussions. My life during senior high school is filled with surprise and excitement. Truth be told, I was hesitant and confused at first as to what strand I'll choose that would suit perfectly with my dream, but also taking into account which would further enhance my skills and abilities. Seeing my worried state, my teachers were benevolent enough to offer their insights and shed some light to my worries. Though like the sea that is erratic at times, senior high school has its rough edges, but on the bright side, it is a fun experience made by opportunities set forth by the school. The institution offered various academic and co-curricular activities that furthered my craft that I would use in the future. This is attested by my awards and accolades I have received, which includes research competitions, quiz-bees, debates, and among others. But winning those didn't come cheap. Countless sleepless nights studying and preparing, endless note-taking, and going home late. But then, I used these sacrifices, together with the support of my family, friends, and teachers, in attaining sweet victories and being able to bring home the crown. Life for me wasn't always a cakewalk. I've been through the sweetest of victories and the most bitter of defeats. And each of them taught me a hard lesson, all of which points out that everything in life is dictated by our choice. Little has changed in my outlook. When you're caught up amidst a storm in the sea, push on, stand fast, and defy the odds. Keep sailing forward until you reach